Hi everyone, Heather here from Loving Our Age. Today, let's talk about what most of us have, and that's, you know what they call it? The midlife spread, like right around here, I have it too. And even though a lot of us, we're trying to eat right, we're trying to do some exercise, we still have that muffin top. So, what to do? Well, I'll tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to wear shapewear every single day. No way. I will wear it if I'm going to a fancy event and I have a really nice dress on. And this shapewear, by the way, it's fabulous because I can wear my own bra and it still brings me in the tummy. And I think it's only $17. So anyway, I'll be linking that underneath the video description. But in this video, I'm going to give you 8 tips that don't include the shapewear. So let's start with tip number 1. All right, for most days, we need to think about how we look on the outside and not what we're wearing on the inside. So you know what I mean, right? These lacy panties, they don't hold you in, and they're also low rise, so they're accentuating your muffin top. So what I suggest for most days, these are my favorite undies, and they're 100% cotton. Look at this band across the top, right? It's holding my tummy in. I don't even know that it's there. It's not like shapewear where, I really have to breathe in. No, it's fabulous. And also, it comes in a pack of 5 for $27, I believe. And then I also bought another pack where they're different colors as well. So these are just so much nicer to wear. They're bringing your tummy in, and because they're cotton, they're breathing a little bit more than those other lacy ones are. And as usual, you can find most of the fashion and products that I'm going to show you today underneath the video description, also in the comments. And don't forget, if you go to Amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50, you're going to find all my favorite dresses and tops and pants and jeans. And of course, I've chosen them because I like to hide my belly. Anyway, talking about that, let's get on to tips 2 and 3. And this is all about wearing jeans. Now, if you take a look at me in these jeans, you'll see that my belly has no control, and the lighter color of the jeans are also just emphasizing my tummy. Now, take a look at these jeans. They are by NYDJ, which means Not Your Daughter's Jeans. They have a special lift and tuck panel, and it's built in and designed to pull our belly in. This company knows what we need. I also chose this jean as tip number 3 in a darker wash to hide my tummy outline and slim down my overall look. Now these are NYDJ Sherry Slim styles in the Batik Blue wash, and they're well worth the money at $94. I also want to show you the NYDJ wider jean pant that is really trending now, and that's in the wash Burbank. These are called Teresa's, and they're available for around $100. Both of these are worth looking into as your new jean because they're made for women over 50. And if you like styling tips like these, made by a woman that might be closer to your age, I would love for you to subscribe. There's a button down there somewhere. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you know when my next video is out. But for now, let's take a look at tip number 4. Don't wear a tent-like top like this one. You may think you're doing a great job hiding your belly, but you're actually adding several pounds to your look. Look what happens when I just cinch in the tummy a bit. Now you can do this with an elastic by just going underneath the material, or I love this little gadget called Cinch It. And you kind of do the same thing going underneath the material, and it cinches the top or dress perfectly in seconds. And the package comes in a couple of sizes for different tops and dresses. It's a great little invention. And don't forget to stay until the end of this video, where I always have an inspirational message for you. And today it's going to be on, having self-confidence no matter what your belly size or what your weight is. And of course, I don't want this video to be construed as, body shaming in any way. Hey, I'm a former model, and this belly fat that I have, it drives me crazy, but I still hold my head up high, and I do have self-confidence, so I want to talk to you about that. But for right now, let's take a look at another tip, and it's tip number 5. And that's the dreaded dryer shrinking of our t-shirts and tops. Now, although I try to hang to dry, many times my t-shirts get tighter. Maybe it's because my tummy gets bigger? Well, anyway, walking around in a tight t-shirt, or any top for that matter, it just outlines your tummy. Best to wet the t-shirt near the bottom and give it a gentle stretch. Try not to tear the shirt or pop the seams in the hem. Now I can just confidently wear that t-shirt over a pair of dark pants, shorts, or a skirt, and I look much better. And talking about tops or dresses that are just too tight, always know your bust measurement and also your waist measurement, and always sort of compare that with the manufacturer's information, because a large is not a large right across the board. All right, let's get on to tip number 6. Go for a pattern in a dress or top. Polka dots or other designs actually trick the eye away from the tummy, and this dress is just $43. But you need to be careful with patterns. The ones with white backgrounds and, patterns that are too bold will give you an overall heavier look. Notice how just this pattern seems to add at least 10 pounds to me. And hey, are you following me on Instagram? Just look up Loving Our Age, or I guess it's instagram.com/lovingourage. I post almost every single day there. I talk about fashion, beauty, and of course, inspiration. But for now, let's get to tip number 7. We need the ruching, or folds in our garments, to hide our tummies. And many wrap dresses do just that. Diane von Furstenberg was the first to introduce the wrap dress, and not only does it provide the ruching, but if you've ever had a big meal at a restaurant, you can let a little more of the tie out and breathe a bit easier. Next, let's talk about the power of 3. And for outfit inspirations, adding a third piece is really important for the styling. But I'm going to show you how a third piece can also hide your belly or your tummy, even if you're in a warmer climate. Here I have an example of a hot day where I'm wearing a sleeveless top over a skirt. But I'm self-conscious about my tummy and frankly also about my arms. Well, with the power of 3, I can add a crochet top like this and knot it in the front to hide my tummy a little bit. And it also hides my arms at the same time. It has great airflow to keep me cool even in the hot weather, and any third item can do this. Check out how a long cardigan can also do the trick, hiding my arms and taking away any emphasis of my tummy. So when did we start being really self-conscious about our bellies? Well, I know for me, it was after I gave birth to 2 beautiful daughters, and I wouldn't trade my tummy, or those stretch marks for that matter, not to have that experience. I also had a doctor-ordered hysterectomy at age 42, and you know what? I really think it affected my stomach muscles because, doing sit-ups, eating right, I just didn't seem to have the same tummy. And I know for a lot of you, the tips I just mentioned will really, really help if you're kind of getting frustrated with your progress. It's all in our mind how much self-love we have. If you've noticed the celebrities on the red carpet lately, there are a number of them who have bellies bigger than a lot of us, but you notice their confidence way before you ever noticed their bellies. Hey, they gave that midlife spread a term for us at our age for a reason. You know, whether we've had babies, had a hysterectomy, or maybe we just haven't been eating right, but we're going to do something about that this year, right? Anyway, you're not alone. And what I want you to do is I just want you to build up that confidence, and I want you to feel like you're walking the red carpet every day. And for me, it's just another way to be loving our age.